Man, what's up? Today I'm gonna show y'all our little side hustle we got going. Right now we in my garage. What was my garage? One's carrying wood in right now. She got my garage full of wood. They got my motorcycle that I don't ride, as Lauren say. That side's totally full. Like, how do you have a house and a nice house with that, but no garage? I can't park my car in there. The truck sit up too high anyway for me to park in there, but a car can't sit in there because she has all that wood in there. I respect the grind, I respect the hustle. You gotta get it how you live. But you know, after we clean the garage up, 1 month, it's right back dirty. Who else is going through this? Who else wife takes over the garage or husband takes over the garage? So right now we about to go into the woman's office where she does her magic at for her side hustle. She says she already has the design for the customer, which is a big deal to her because she like making her customer happy. So Lauren, what kind of design do we have today?
They wanted a 6-foot sign with their last name. Excuse all my pop-ups because I haven't been clocked on here. They want their last names at the top. And then they want the welcome with the little leaves. They also want me to do a burlap bow at the top. And they also want these kind of like little wood borders. So what I'm about to... Huh?
I'm gonna get an antivirus thing for the computer because the pop-ups are ridiculous.
So basically what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go cut the borders for the sign with the saw. And I'm just gonna place them so I know how big to make the welcome, how big to make the name. There's a lot of math involved.
How long did it take you to master this?
A year.
Wood
so
cutting design things.
So typically people use don't even show me.
She don't want to say because her eyes puffy right now. I did not hit her. I don't know nobody think I hit her.
I think I got stung by or got bit by a mosquito because my eyes like super swollen.
Or she might just have allergies because she's like, oh, I never got allergy before. You getting older, your body changed, so you might just have allergies.
I magically get allergies all of a sudden.
You don't know what your body just can magically do.
I got pink eye or I got bit by something.
You can get no pink eye because I'm going to sleep on the couch. She got pink eye because I do not want to get that. Very contagious.
The first Cricut that I got, it was very frustrating and hard to learn and hard to teach yourself. So I
very hard.
So I ended up selling it. And then
gave up super quick.
Right.
Super fast.
But I didn't have a lot of time. So, I mean, I still don't have a lot of time. But
you got the time because you're doing it.
So, I ended up like watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos to where I thought I figured out how to do it. It took a lot of trial and error. So, a lot of people just use stencil vinyl and they create their designs and do it through stencils over and over and over again.
Yes.
So, that can be very expensive. So for me, I figured out how to create my own reusable stencils. So that's where I really started making money because I was able to replicate the same sign over and over and over again, and I wasn't having to use stencil vinyl, and I wasn't spending money on the materials.
How much stencil cost you? It cost you what?
Like for, a big roll.
Hold on, let me show y'all the stencil that she uses. This is a big roll of stencil right here.
Stencil vinyl.
Stencil vinyl.
That probably cost like $80, but it's probably only 40 feet. So I could only get about maybe, because I usually do 5 feet signs, so 5 times 8 is 40. So I could only get 8 signs out of that $40. So then you have to factor in the wood, the paint, the stain, the material for the burlap bows. Like, it was costing me probably, I don't know, maybe $15 or $20 to make a sign, and I was only charging like $30 to $40, which is still 50% profit. Like, that's great.
That's not enough though.
No. So when I started making reusable stencils, it was only costing me like $5 per sign to make. So I was charging $40 and $50, and I was really making my money. Well, people like the customs. They like their last names on stuff.
The customs take time.
It's a lot harder.
And it's a lot harder to implicate the customs on there because you got to do all these painting designs to it.
I have to design it.
Yeah, because it's hard, but...
And then I have to make the math work.
It's a lot. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to break this video down bit by bit because if I sit there and record everything she does, it's going to take a long time. This video is going to be long, and I know half of y'all not going to watch it anyways. But we're just trying to put this content out. We trying to get y'all.
Right. This is a good side hustle, and
this
honestly,
is a good side hustle.
this really helped us pay for IVF. Like it
Bro,
really did.
We had $2K left on IVF. $2K, bro, on top of my.
We paid $6,800 for our. This is for the traditional, but we already did.
We did the something new.
The effortless IVF, and we still spent $10,000 on that.
And bro, $10,000 for it not to work.
Typically, if you don't have insurance coverage, it's about $30,000.
It's bro. Thank God, the company I'm with now, which is Lockheed, it covered majority of it. So the $2K was for her medicine, which I was even mad about that, bro. Cause like that's a lot of money, bro. No way.
The medicine, if I wouldn't have had insurance coverage, the $2,000 was for the insurance didn't cover. For the freezing
for the freezing and unfreezing. But still, it should cover all of that.
We
at the
still
end of the day,
out of pocket, which was $6,800.
Yeah, so hospital visits was knocking them down. Hospital visits were knocking them down, hit them on top the top. But
and I had surgery.
But anyways, bro, we just trying to tell you, we trying to be entrepreneurs. We trying to get it going for ourselves. Like
we want one side hustle to pay for our next
side hustle. That's the plan. One side hustle to pay for our next side hustle. We trying to be entrepreneurs. We out here trying to get it full throttle. Nothing's trying to slow us down. So you got to have multiple streams of income to make it. You can't just make it off of 40 hours
working for someone else.
Working for somebody else, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking nobody for that. If you're comfortable working for somebody else, that's your prerogative. I have no problem with it. That's you. This is us. We have goals. We got a 5-year goals. We just talked about this yesterday. Where our 5-year goals. Like when we moved into the house, I didn't want to move again. I was like, man,
this is my forever home.
This is my forever home.
I said, I got dreams.
She said, nah, I got dreams. Okay, I got dreams too. But our dreams combine with one another. That's how we're gonna grow together. So we both want the same things. We want more land. Right now, we're sitting on an acre lot. This is an investment. We were in this house a year ago. What does equity got in this house now?
Like $60,000.
50 to 60 grand, bro. Off of 1 year. It's equity. So we're gonna be here for 5 more years. So think about that.
If we were to sell our house right now, we'd make $60,000 in a year.
Think about that. But we're gonna chill for 5 years and get our forever home. So the neighborhood we stay in, the subdivision we stay in right now, it's a lot of older people out here. This is where they at. For good. I'm 30 years old. She's 29. So I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about we're good. Like we got an acre lot. Like most people our age does not have this. And she always say most people we're good. Like when you think about we're good, we are. But it comes a point in time when you want more, and we want more. We want more for our children.
Our starting point is a lot of people in this neighborhood's finishing.
This point, yeah. Because let me tell you how we first started. First, I was in Little Elm area by myself in an apartment.
1 bedroom apartment.
One bedroom apartment. Third floor.
$1,000.
No, I'm paying damn near $1,000.
Right.
Then I met Lauren. She moved in. Bam, we moved to Arlington in a townhouse right across the street from the Arlington baseball stadium and the Cowboy Stadium. So it was just like that was something totally different. It was fun
for a year,
but we went for now.
It was way too much traffic.
Yeah. Then we moved to Crowley. Bam, that was something different.
We moved to a house.
We moved to a house in Crowley. That was.
We stayed there for a year, and we were paying $1,850 a month, and it was like, look, we can get so much more for our money if we move a little bit farther out to the country.
And this was Lauren was trying to jump ship and go to these DR Horton Homes. She just wanted a house real quick. I said,
I was being very impatient.
I said, no, we're gonna find that house that we truly want right now for this time period. So that's what we did. We was riding around one time. She was like, babe, I found these nice houses. I think we should go look at them. So at that time, that's what we did. We went to go look at it, and bam, acre lots, bro. Like, damn, yeah, we finna get it. We finna get it. So yeah, that's for us. For me, waiting at that time period, telling them, no, we're gonna chill out for a while because you don't know what God has in store for us. So that's what we did. We waited. Now we sitting on an acre lot, which is beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful house. But like I said, with that, goals change. So that's why now I'm really putting more into myself and her. I'm pushing her to do more. I tell her, to get back on her grind.
Sometimes work wears me out, and I'm tired.
It wears her out. Yeah, like bro, I get up like I told you before. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I get off 3:30. I have to drive home an hour or 2. I'm tired too.
Depending on traffic.
Yeah, depending on traffic, I'm tired too. But I got something in me, bro. I always had this feeling. I always tell Lauren, I feel like I'm destined for something greater, and I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna push her to do the same thing. Be our own boss with entrepreneurs, bro. I'm on entrepreneur shit now. I'm tired of. I have nothing. Once again, I have nothing against nobody working for anybody. But at the same time, you gotta think about it. You making that person rich that you're working for. They living that dream already. They sitting on yachts, big house. That's not what it's all about though. But I'm tired of making somebody else rich while I'm having to break my back, which I'm really not. In a sense, breaking my back. My job I have right now is easy, but I'm tired of working for somebody else, making them rich. I have my own dreams. I want to make myself rich. I want to make my family rich. Like I say, people gonna know my name. My last name is Matthews, Gary Matthews, and I'm gonna make sure they be attainable before I leave this earth. If God say the same, and I mean that with all my heart. Like I say, nobody has to believe in me. I believe in myself, and my wife believes in me. Hopefully, you believe in me, Lauren.
I'm about to play with you.
I'm just telling you the truth. Hey, you have to have.
It's a drive.
It's a drive, bro. And right now, I don't know what came over me. Like, cause I used to throw this blocking stuff off. Like, man, I'm not gonna do it. I would always tell Lauren I want to do this. She'd be like, do it then. Okay, I'll do it. Then I stop because I got accomplished somebody else's dream, working for them, which is fine. But that's what we taught at a young age. That's what I was taught. You gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, still, you gotta make time for your own dreams that you have. So that's what I'm doing. People are like, oh, why you don't come to work on the weekends, working Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Man, what? I'll give you Friday, but I got to work on our goals that we have. So that's what I'm going to do from now on. So, and I forgot to say this at the beginning of the video. If you make it to this point, bro, if y'all watching our videos, or watching my videos, watching me give you these jewels, please subscribe to my page. You know, talk to me. You know, I'm very intelligent. I got tattooed, like I said, I'm tatted up to head to toe, but I'm very intelligent. I'm street smart. I ain't too much book smart, but I'm street smart, and I know how to give a conversation. So with that, like I said, bro, if you like what I'm saying, I like to motivate people. I'm 30 years old. I had the same mindset at 18, 17. Ask my mom and dad, I had the same mindset at 18, even younger. I never once asked my mom and dad for nothing unless I really needed it. Still to this day, you can ask my mom and dad. I don't ask them for nothing unless I really need it. And it's still then, it's hard for me to ask somebody. I don't let my pride get in the way, but if I really need it, I will ask. But that Capricorn in me, I got to get it. I got to get it, which I'm going to get it. Huh? How am I getting distracted? I'm talking about motivation. Huh? She don't know what she's talking about. I'm trying to motivate people. She's sitting there telling me I'm getting distracted. You ain't even started on the sink, the size yet.
I'm talking about the extension.
So how am I getting distracted though?
Because you're going on and on. That video was supposed to be about making the sign.
You ain't even started back on the size yet. You didn't calm down. But I'm gonna get back with y'all when she starts on putting this vinyl on the sign. So y'all be easy. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry, y'all. I was, talking a little bit. So Lauren say, I started feeling myself. I was just talking my ears, you feel me? Hey, I'm just telling the truth, though, how I feel. But she want me to show you how she do the border. She already stained the sign.
So this is a 6-foot sign, 72 inches. So my machine, I can only do 24-inch stencils at a time. So since I have different sections, I kind of had to break it out. So hang on, pause while I go get my dog while he's acting crazy.
That's major.
I know.
And I know y'all just seen that big gate right there, but these for these big horses we have. They go OG Kyle right there. Hey, baby. Hey, girl. And we got Gotti out here. OG Gotti. That's what we call him. They go OG Gotti right there. Big Pete. No,
Gotti, no, come here.
Come on, Gotti.
Come
Come here.
Come inside.
Yeah, boy, it's hot out there. He been pissing on that carport on the girl.
It's not a carport.
That's a
It's a back porch.
I'm gonna call it a carport.
A carport is for
What area? Let's get back. Like you said, you get off subject. Let's get back on this sign.
So I cut the borders. I'm not gonna put them on yet until I know exactly the dimensions that I need.
Are you gonna stand those borders?
No,
Are
she
you
wanted
doing?
them like that.
She's wrong for that.
She wanted them like that.
Okay.
So I have this much space. I know I have this much space.
Carl, get down.
To do
Carl.
the last name in the bow. So I have to space that out. Then I know I have this much room to do the welcome. So
What about down here? Nothing down there?
So
Okay.
I had to measure. This is like 42 inches. So I had to break my welcome. I have to only do 24 inches at a time. So split that out, make my stencil. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the first piece right now, and then I have to show you the steps.
Okay, so what is the name of your business?
Southern Roots Design.
Southern Roots Design. What's the prices that you charge for your work?
So for a 6-foot sign,
Which is a 6-foot sign again.
$50.
$50 because wood prices has went up a little bit, so we have to go up a little bit.
And I do all kinds of different signs.
What about the planter box?
Those are $60 for a 5-foot.
The planter boxes are very nice.
So basically, I broke down my design, measured it out into 3 different pieces. So my next step is going to be to, this is my stencil vinyl, this is 24 inches. So we're going to go ahead and put that in my Cricut. And then we're going to let it cut. And this is just the first.
It's pretty loud, so it's what is the first step of the of it?
Yeah, I have 3 pieces that I measured.
Okay, what's the other machine that you have in my room taking up all my space?
A sublimation printer.
It's a sublimation printer. So
and a heat press.
And a heat press. So last Saturday or Sunday, we tried to do something with that because we can also make with cups with different people on there,
Sure.
shirts, whatever.
There's a lot you can do. I just haven't mastered that machine yet, and it's frustrating because
takes
I haven't
time.
mastered this one.
Yes, and it takes time, and you have to have special printing paper for that,
And that's expensive.
and that's expensive. This was how many was 50 sheets of paper?
It was like $40.
$40, bro. That's expensive, and we're practicing, so that's wasting paper in a sense, but practice make perfection. So that's what we're doing. So right now we just waiting for the machine to get through doing this thing.
It's already 78% done with the first one.
So do you want to show all of that when you get through with that? Is it gonna be done by then? Because I don't want to go on renting.
No, you can come back. You can pause it and come back, and then once I get all 3 done, then I'll show them how I have to weed the design out.
Okay, guys. So with that being said, I'll be right back.
Alright, so my next step is going to be applying my transfer tape, which is basically like a big roll of sticky butcher paper. You're going to cut it out to approximate size of your design. You want a little left over so you get all of it. Then you're going to smooth it out. Basically, you're sticking a sticker on top of a sticker to get the whole design. Hang on, my dog's barking. She needs to go outside.
That's Gotti right there. He's crying. That was Gotti crying. He has a big head like a pit bull. That go Kyle, she wants food. That's why she crying. She trying to trick you to get up so she can get food. She's not smart with the game.
Okay.
This is nothing to do. I know her. I know her tricks.
She's gonna walk right to the car. Do you wanna go outside? Do you wanna go outside? Kyra, come on. You wanna go outside? No, you want some food. Okay, don't go to the door crying no more then.
I told you she always try to do that. Every time she see food, she gets up here and try to trick you good up.
Got my transfer tape pretty good and on there, so now I'm going to take my stencil, make sure I got the blue, and I'm gonna peel it off of right here. You gotta make sure it's on there good or it won't transfer, so my B needs a little bit more. The smaller the letters are, you gotta be real careful with making sure you get all of it on your transfer tape. There goes If you peel real slow, you can see what is going to do a little extra. So we have our full design. My stencil. So now you're gonna apply it. So I want this design to go right here. You gotta make sure it's pretty even and straight. Then you're basically gonna smooth it back onto whatever you're transferring it to. And you wanna go against the design, with the design, make sure it's all on there.
Carl, be quiet, baby.
Oh my gosh, our dogs act like children, they're spoiled. She's over here begging for food.
Where you going, girl? Come here. No, you're not getting no food.
All right, so once you've got it on your wood, you're going to peel off your transfer tape.
Cara,
There is my design. Alrighty, pause it. All right, so the next step is gonna be to paint your stencil. So I literally buy like cheap paper plates, put my paint on the plate, and then I use like Dollar Tree makeup wedges because a lot of people paint it and it's honestly a pain in the butt and you'll get like paint bleeding through. So this is what I do because it seemed to work for me after lots of trial and error. And you're basically going to
She's trying to tell me she wants food.
dab your design. And with stencil vinyl, you don't have to be really neat because it's like a big sticker, so your letters will be crisp. Now, if you're working with what they call Mylar, which is what I use for my reusable stencils, which is like this material, which is basically plastic stencil material. Can you see that? This, you have to be careful because it's not a sticker, and if you put too much paint on it, it'll go right underneath it and you got a big mess. So this works for me. It's a little tedious, but my signs look neat and clean. I don't ever have any problems with that. And my dog is crying.
Hear him crying. Baby,
He wants his mama. He loves me. We have to keep them separated right now because probably forever. Because the dogs, the two pit bulls and the two Corsos have been fighting. And I'm tired of paying vet bills.
Me too. But you remember that one time when we stayed in Crowley and the next door neighbor, she tried to do this?
Yeah, a neighbor across the street. I was selling signs and basically I was selling them on Facebook Marketplace. So I would just make them and put them on my porch.
But, so many people was coming through there, had it sold up.
I honestly that year probably made about $4,000 from my side hustle just off signs. Maybe more than that. So she was like, I can do it. So I am such a nice person. He was like, why are you trying to show somebody your side hustle, blah, blah, blah. She never figured out how to make her custom stencils. She just bought like some stencils from Hobby Lobby and made these little like 3-foot signs. And I guess nobody wanted them, so she tried to sell them at a garage sale.
Bro, like, it
takes a lot. Like, that's why I feel fine telling people how I do this because it takes so much patience. It's not for everybody. It took a long time for me to master this.
This is not easy at all.
And even then, like, I made so many, I got so burnt out. I was so tired. I was working full time. I was waking up 4 o'clock in the morning, making signs, go to work, come home, make more signs. Like, I was making 20 to 30 a week on top of working 40 hours a week. So.
Yeah, it's not easy, guys. So don't think if you get
but
one,
it's a good hustle for minimal investment. Like the machine, a Cricut is like $200-300. If you know what you're doing from the jump, you don't really have that issue. So you're gonna peel your stencil off. And I got nice crisp lines. So
at this point, she has to go through and individually pick out
the stuff that's in the
middle, basically.
So like this is part of my stencil. So I'm just gonna peel it out.
Oh my God, Kyra, what do you want? She's trying to tell me she wants food, but she's not finna get any.
She always wants food.
Come here, girl. No, come here. You come here. You stop being the bad girl. So
when you start getting like super detailed designs, this can be a pain.
yeah.
So that's what that first part will look like.
So she's finna lay down the second part.
Yeah, there's 3 parts total, but that just kind of gives you an idea. So we will show you when I get the next 2 put on here.
So guys, this is the finished product.
So I've got my stencil painted on the sign. The last step I'm gonna do is, she wanted these little wood borders on here. So I cut them to size. I'm just gonna put them on the board, make sure they're straight, and then I have a nail gun.
Nail gun.
So we're just gonna secure this. Secure this one.
Hey, big guy.
Kara keeps trying to do cameos in our video.
She trying to let us know that she wants food, and we feed her.
I got that. Now the next step is going to be, the last step is she wanted a burlap bow. So a lot of people hit me up like, I don't know how to make bows. Like, it's literally the most simple thing ever.
It may be simple to you, but someone else it might be hard.
You gotta come over here and try to show them.
I got a beer can in the back.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want people to see that I drink.
Okay, I'll move your beer can. You're of age. So this bow she wants, I usually do bigger bows than this, but because I don't have that much space, I'm gonna do it like this. So basically I'm gonna measure out the space that I want. This is like about the width of the bow. So I'm gonna overlap it. I'm gonna flip it over. So then I need, it's a kind of a double layer bow. Make it a little bit smaller on this one. And this is burlap. I don't know how many feet it is. I get it from Walmart for like $4 for a roll, and I can probably make 10 bows out of it. So I've got my 2 different layers that are one's a little bit smaller. I'm just gonna flip it back and pinch it. It looks like that. And I'm going to cut me some string. You don't need that much. And then I'm just going to wrap it around and make it really tight. Wrap it around a few times. Once it's tight. Oh my gosh, Kyra, you're ridiculous.
She really wants some food.
Okay, will you come back over here? The dog is not the video.
The dog is this video. That's my baby.
Tightening it. I'm gonna double knot it. So we've got our bow. So put this over a little bit. Usually I have burlap colored string, but I don't know why. I think I ran out. So then I'm just gonna puff it up a little bit. Next up, I'm literally just gonna nail gun this to my sign.
To the sign. Okay, let you know she's hungry again. Wants some food.
So I will hide my nails. So I'm gonna do one there.
To make the board fall over.
And
These round staples.
I have one more nail in there. I'm gonna use it.
Do you have more staples in the garage?
Nails? Yeah.
Well,
I'm just gonna try to
I don't
use
care
this
what you
last
call.
one. I ran out.
Sad day, but
So I gotta add some more, but you get the drift.
But you
I'm
get
just
the
gonna
drift,
nail
though.
one more
Yeah.
head in there.
So y'all get the drift. This is,
And then we'll show you what it looks like standing next to a door.
it's a pretty nice investment. So if y'all looking for something like this, hey, just hit us up. She got the deals on it. It's a nice thing to have in front of your house. It makes your house look nicer. I think we have a couple on our front of our house. She done took it off. But it makes your house stand out. It makes your house look nice.
These are very popular.
It's very popular. Tyra. Where you gonna put it at?
I'm gonna put it at the front door. Take a picture of it.
Oh my God, we gotta go outside. I mean, it's hot out there. So right now, we finna show y'all what it looks like outside of the door. This is a 6-foot sign.
So our sign right now
This is
that we
outside.
have is 5 foot.
She has another one that she got more in the garage.
Oh, my nail didn't go through.
That's
It
a
went
personal
straight
one.
through.
This is
Maybe with the
one of our
staple
signs
gun.
she made right here too. It says no soliciting. This house is protected by the gun and the Corsos. You think she put the ugly pit bull on there? Nice sign, wouldn't you say?
So yeah, ours is 5 foot, so you can see the difference
It's
of
5
what
foot.
it looks like.
Compared to the 6 foot. It just makes your house stand out more.
Back up a little bit.
I'm trying to be something maybe darker. What do you think of?
To get this sealer.
See, this is what it looks like. Makes your house look nice. Especially when you're in a nice neighborhood, you feel me? Y'all here doing your thing, living it up. You can put it in front of your apartment, there's nothing wrong with it. You have something nice in front of your door. I don't stand out here. That grass is getting water right now. Yes, the house is nice.
So the absolute last step is I'm going to spray a polyurethane sealer on it. This will just keep the paint from losing its color.
When it rains and stuff outside,
Yeah.
It's hot outside.
So I'm just going to spray that on there.
You're not right handed, are you?
Huh?
You look awkward.
Right hand.
You're not right handed, you look awkward.
So we're just going to give that about 30 minutes to dry. And then I'm going to tell my neighbor her sign's ready.
Ooh. Yeah, so that's it. We want to just let y'all know one of our hustles that we have. So I just wanted to show y'all our side hustle. Well, one of our side hustles. But y'all have a nice, what today is Wednesday night though. Y'all be easy. Peace.